Hello guys, my name is Hugo, I'm Los Angeles based DP. Welcome to my channel. This is a channel where I produce content for filmmakers. And today I want to talk about the light. This is a Digital Sputnik Apollo 1. It's a new light, it's a pre-production model, but it's gonna come out really soon. And Digital Sputnik is a quite famous brand in the high-end movie productions. Most of Disney films, all the new Star Wars films, Marvel. Craig Fraser loves this light. He used it on Mandalorian, on the last Batman. Bradford used it on Arrivals. So it's a quite popular light in those circles. And it used to be very expensive. But this light is significantly cheaper than its predecessors. So there was a light called DS1, which is very similar to this one. So this light, Apollo 1, has all the features that DS1 has, but for a significantly more affordable price. So this light is very lightweight. And it has all this aluminum construction, aluminum body. And because it's so lightweight, I think it's a perfect light for doing aerial lighting, where you can put a light on a drone and do some cool stuff with it. And also what's cool about it is the modular construction. Because it has all this rod build and it has a lot of mounting points, you can basically build it any combination you want. If you want to put like 8 of them or like 20 of them side to side, you can do this. You can just screw them together and build a huge frame with lights. So each Apollo 1 unit is about 100 watt output and has a 20-degree beam angle. It's a pretty narrow beam angle, but I kind of like it because I prefer to have narrow beam angle with more output than just a wider, because this I can control how wide I want to go. If I want to go wider, I can just diffuse the light and make it spread wider. So this light uses RGB technology, and yes, it's only RGB. It's not like all the new lights using RGBW and even RGBWW. This is just a straight RGB. And I was thinking, like, isn't it too old for a light these days to be just RGB? Because I know that standard RGB isn't that good in mixing colors to make really nice looking white color, you know? And it turned out to be that RGB can be very different. Some RGB can be really quality like this one. And I tried to get a reading on my spectrometer, and I was surprised that for some reason this light doesn't read on the spectrometer at all. It doesn't show me any CRI number, which was really surprising. Something is really fundamentally different about this RGB, because I've never seen a light that doesn't get a reading on spectrometer. And I spoke to the founder of Digital Sputnik, and he explained me that the way they designed these lights, they designed it specifically for digital sensors. He said that they didn't care about getting the highest score on the spectrometer, because all they cared about the color quality the cameras can actually reproduce when using this light. And it didn't kind of make sense to me at the time, so I decided to put it side to side with some lights that have a high CRI score. So I use my Aperture 300X that has about 96-97 CRI, and I put it side to side to see how this light really different from this one. And to my surprise, I was really impressed, because I did not expect to see such a different result. And it's really hard to explain, but the image from Apollo 1 in a way looked cleaner, you know, it didn't look dirty. Even though like Aperture by any means cannot be called a dirty light, but it looked kind of dirty when it compared to Apollo 1, because the Apollo 1 kind of had this richness in colors, you know. It felt like when you put those images side to side, it felt like one camera was 8-bit and the other camera was 10-bit. That was the feeling, because the colors from Apollo 1 were significantly richer. They more saturated. They're not necessarily contrasty, but they looked kind of different, you know. I did some tests and I looked that every time I used Apollo, the colors are just more rich. And then I realized that CRI score maybe isn't that important, and maybe there is a reason why these lights were used on those big production movies, because maybe they don't really care about CRI, all they care about the way the colors looks on camera. And this light definitely can produce really nice colors. I just wanted to shine this information about these lights. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you in the next one.